finally been announced. Who's going to qualify into the Battle Royal Cup, the matches that are going to happen. Brian has his, I have mine. But there's something poetic about mine. You see, I don't have just anyone. I don't have just some name. I have Angelus Lane in my way to the Battle Royal Cup. Now I'm going to bring some people up to speed here. Angelus Lane is not just the First Lady of Magnum. She's not just some tough bitch. What she is, and here's the real kicker, she's Brian Gott's ex-wife. When I got on the microphone in January and I opened up the whole can of worms, that ex-wife that left him was out there trying to win you people over, trying to make you care about her. Now, I may have been the guy who broke Brian's arm, but I'm not the guy who broke Brian's heart. You can make me wear the black hat, I'll wear the coat, I'll wear everything. I will be the bad guy. But what I want to know is how you, Angelus, think you can walk away with your head held high, like you're the proud one, like you're the one who did something good for yourself. Everything I said about Brian, everything I said about him being a pill addict, everything I said about him being a drunk, everything I've said, all the voicemails that he's left me, they happened after you left him. You want to say I'm the bad guy because I tried ending his career? People don't die from broken arms. I just tried showing Brian a different route, that wrestling is not for him. This is my business. People like Brian don't survive. And I tried showing him that. You can have a billion different careers that you can go for, but you only get one life, and you took that away from him. And the reason this fires me up as much as it does, I'll let you guys in on another secret. I was at that wedding. I was Brian Gott's best man when he got married to Angelus Lane. I stood up there before God, his friends and family, and they said that through thick and thin, rich and poor, they were going to love each other. You know what happened in February after their wedding? Council Bluffs, Magnum Pro, myself and Brian versus Jason Strife and Joey Ryan. That night, Brian and I joined Strife in an elite club of people from this territory that can even say they've wrestled Joey Ryan. Never mind been in the same building as Joey Ryan. And what happened that night? She told Brian that she might not love him anymore. She told the man that she stood in front of all of her friends and family that said, yes, I will be there for him. Yes, through times of trial and times of benefit, I am his wife. She laid in the bed with him while he joined a club of only 3 people. 3 people! And told him that she might not love him anymore. I don't even want to talk about what happened the night I broke his arm. I was at the hospital. She was at the hospital for a while. Where did she go after that? Where did she go after his surgery to fix his arm? I don't know. Brian doesn't know either. The only person that knows is Angelus. And you know what's funny? They felt they shouldn't tell me until they were both together to explain it to me like I'm some naive child that they separated the month before he broke his arm. The month before, I tried to save him heartache from this business. She whipped it out of his chest. You're gonna call me the villain? You're gonna say I'm the bad guy? That's fine. I will gladly be the villain. I will gladly be the guy who drags you down that deep and dark path. I will be the antagonist. But I tell you what, at least this guy has a little bit of a soul. I let Brian at least walk away. You took its legs right out from under him. So go ahead, say whatever you had to say. I didn't bother to watch what you had to say the first time. I'm not even going to care what you have to say the second time, because these are facts! These are facts! You broke that man's heart. I broke his arm. You know what he's coming back from? A broken arm. You can call me a villain about it. But to say that you're some heroine that saved your life before you did something that you regret? You have the biggest balls I've ever seen on a woman. So at Magnum, when you and I are one-on-one for the first time, I'm going to break your arm too. And I'm going to want you to come back just like him. I want you to have some blaze of glory. I want you to have some sympathy main event like Brian did when his name passed through my mouth. That's when his name set on fire. I'm going to make you as famous as he is right now. I'm going to have you a main event of Derek Cannon next. Because you're going to want to come headhunt me. Angelus Lane, I'm not the bad person. Now I want you to look deep down and realize that. Before Magnum, when you're one-on-one right across the ring from me, I want you to look deep down and realize who the bad guy is. Because it isn't me.